When it comes to the overarching story of Bleach, names are some of the most important things. Tite Kubo named every character, every weapon, and even every attack. I mean, in this world, knowing a simple name of your attack can increase its attack output by tenfold. The title Kenpachi being given to the strongest warrior is no exception from these. Kenpachi Zaraki was first shown on screen in the Substitute Shinigami arc. However, we don't really understand him until the following arc. He is a man who loves fighting. He is also the 11th Kenpachi, meaning that there are 10 before him. Sadly, it is not until the Thousand Year Blood War that the history of the Kenpachi is truly revealed. At this arc, we see Kenpachi Zaraki going head to head with a dangerous foe. This is the story of the first Kenpachi. Spoilers ahead. Retsu Unohana was a mysterious Shinigami. She was seen mostly as a simple healer by the viewer though. However, little did we know that there was way more to her story. Throughout the series, Kubo dropped several hints that Unohana is different from the other captains. From other Shinigami fearing her, to even Sosuke Aizen trying to avoid conflict with her. It was clear from the audience perspective that there was more to her story than just another captain. Unohana was one of the oldest Shinigami. She was part of the Gotai 13 when they were all just ruthless bandits. In fact, although the series shows her as some kind-hearted and sweet to a degree captain, in the start of the Gotai 13, she was actually known as the most diabolical criminal in the Soul Society. During this point in time, she was not known as Retsu Unohana though, but instead she was known as Yachiru Unohana, the first Kenpachi. Oftentimes as individuals we experience feelings of guilt and regret. Unohana was no different. Her story starts off as being depressed as her opponents were too weak for her and that they could never please her sword. Because of this, she traveled across the edges of the Rukongai in search of a strong opponent. It was here and there that she fought a strange young boy. This young boy would later be named Kenpachi Zaraki. For the first time in years, Unohana actually enjoyed fighting. This is all because Zaraki managed to injure her and give her a scar. Even though by the end of the fight, Unohana had won, she had realized that Zaraki was actually stronger than her. After realizing someone was stronger than her, she abandoned the name Kenpachi, left the 11th Division, and joined the relief squad. You see, joining the relief squad in some ways was part of a punishment in her eyes. You see, later on when Zaraki became the 11th Kenpachi, his power was weaker than when Unohana had fought him. Because he realized that Unohana was the peak of power in his eyes, he had been limiting his power to enjoy his fights by accident. It took Unohana killing him basically 1,000 times in the rematch for him to regain his full strength. This was Unohana's mission though. In her death, she fixed the mistake she made on Kenpachi, the mistake that limited his power. The guilt and regret she had from limiting his power made her not care if fixing her mistake would kill her, in which it did. And as Kenpachi Zaraki begged for her to live, she replied that she could now die happily, and that he would have many strong opponents to fight as time moved forward. You see, as the first Kenpachi, she embodied the meaning of being a Kenpachi. She believed that the stronger Kenpachi should be the only Kenpachi alive, and that fight to the death was necessary. She also longed for battle against a stronger opponent than her once again. And although the fight to the death had been rigged, resulting in her death, regaining Zaraki's full power. You see, I mean, she revived Zaraki plenty of times. She could have just killed him and finished him off there. But she knew that this was necessary to happen, as she knew before limiting his abilities that he was the stronger Kenpachi. This is the story of the first Kenpachi. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, and if you are new, hit that red subscribe button and turn it gray. Also, if you liked this video, check out my other Bleach character analysis videos on screen now. And before we end the video, I do want to say thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. It means the world to me, and I'm currently in the process of working on the 400 sub special, so expect that out soon. I know I didn't include a lot in this video. There was some parts that I removed, other parts I kept there, and I felt very confused with how to make this one, as I was talking about the first Kenpachi, and to be honest, the reveal was insane, but I just didn't know how to put my thoughts in words for this one, so I'm sorry if it seemed a little worse than the other character analysis. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and in the words of Ginichimaru,
bye bye!